past few weeks, my students and I have been learning concepts and vocabulary in our introductory unit to geometry. Today, my lesson will focus on revisiting these concepts we've learned and making connections between them. The routine I've chosen today is generate, sort, connect, and elaborate. This thinking routine will challenge my students to make connections between all the concepts that they can recall from our earlier studies. Today what we're going to do is a thinking routine called Generate, Sort, Connect, and Elaborate. It's written up here in the blue words. And it's all going to be about geometry, which we've been studying for a couple of weeks in math class. I'm hoping that my students will see for themselves and be able to visualize their thinking for others to show how each isolated geometry concept is truly connected and how one skill builds upon another. So what I want each of you to do is I'm going to give you some note cards. And I want you to generate. Do you know what generating means? Make a list. I want you to write down on each card one word or draw a picture or a thing you've been learning about related to geometry. Okay? My main focus with today's lesson is to see which concepts my students have internalized, to clarify any misconceptions that might arise, and to reinforce those skills necessary for future geometry lessons. What else have you been studying? We've got degrees, we have vertex.
We read
That's a great one. Can you write that one?
We read about nonagons.
Excellent. Can you do that one for me? She said nonagons. Did that make you think of anything else you learned about?
Nine sides. Hexagon.
Would you write that one for me, please? What else do we have? Nonagons, hexagons,
Triangles.
pentagons. Would you write that one for me? I already see triangle. Symmetrical. Very good.
Parallel.
Parallel? That's a good one.
Intersecting.
Intersecting. Will you please write that one for me, Ari? Very good. Look at all these things you remembered from geometry. Are there any of these words that we could group together that have something in common? Okay, let's put those in one row together.
Hexagon.
Okay, so
Hexagon.
Great.
And then triangle. You can put perpendicular, intersecting, and parallel.
Good.
And where's
They're all
intersecting?
polygons.
Intersecting. Okay.
Okay.
This is a group. This is a group.
Okay, what do we have? We have all the
Perpendicular, parallel,
triangles.
intersecting.
Where
Vertex.
would right angles go?
Line of symmetry. Lines.
Oh, we're intersecting.
Here's a
With
group.
degrees?
Yeah.
Here's a group. Okay, perfect. There's a
Then
group.
there's
Where's line segment? Where's line segment? We need line.
line segments here.
Okay, with these.
Symmetrical line of symmetry.
Excellent. There's a group.
Angles and right angles.
Angles, right angles, degrees, that can go together.
Line
What do you
of
have? Where would
symmetry.
Start with this group. What did we say we were going to call those? We were going to
Three
say they were...
Three triangles.
Okay. Now let's look at this choice here. Line, segment, raised, line. Is there a category we can put those together? Straight edges. That would work. Refer to this group.
Parts of a shape.
Parts of a shape? Sure, we can call that. These words together. We sorted these words out. What could we say? What intersecting, parallel, and perpendicular. When we say we have intersecting
Lines.
parallel,
Lines.
perpendicular,
Lines.
Could we group them as types of lines?
Yeah.
Symmetrical and line of symmetry. What can we do with those?
Equal.
Okay. No, what do you call the around and the shape changes? And then when
We actually just did it yesterday when we were doing our
like if we shake it, it moves like shape and.
Okay, we have one more category here, which I think we have our category name already for us. And we'll do polygons. How are they all related? Other than they were all part of our study of geometry, how are they connected? How could we connect rays, line segments, and lines? How is that connected to types of triangles?
Because they have straight. The triangles have lines in them.
Could you connect ray, line segment, and line to any other topic that we talked about?
Parallel.
So you could say they're connected to types of triangles. And I don't want to forget your words because what did we say? Because triangles
Have lines.
are made of
Lines.
So when we learn more about prisms and pyramids, we'll come back and elaborate and see where prisms and pyramids fit on this map and then see how they connect to all the skills we've already learned. What surprised me most about today's lesson was my students' ability to make connections between all the different areas of geometry that we've studied. I was also surprised by their ability to recall class discussions we had pertaining to the kaleidoscope and make associations and connections between that object and the geometry skills that we've been learning.